Okay, we good. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, back to adult teens. They all like. Sorry. I just went Gene Simmons there and made my tongue go bleh, like my tongue sticking out. Don't know why, but I decided to do it. Not ashamed of it. I just decided to do it. Okay, I'm slightly embarrassed, but that's a different story for a different time. Anyway, welcome back to Spyro the Dragon. I'm just progressively getting even worse with the titles of how I pronounce this whole series. So anyway, this is Spyro the Dragon on the Remastered Trilogy, the first game. So, hey look! Let's actually get started in here. Let's get it started in here. Anyway, in the last episode, I faced off with a couple of small issues. I completed this whole hub area for the Beastmakers world. And wouldn't it be called, like, Peacemaker? Wouldn't it be called Beast Keepers? Wouldn't Beastkeeper be a better name for this place, considering that they're keeping beasts? Or, you know, keeping track of beasts or something like that? And maybe they call the Peacekeepers Peacemakers? I don't know. It feels like as if that would be, like, the technical better name for, like, some of that, but it's not bad. I understand what it's trying to do for either one, like, peacekeepers keep the peace, although they would make the peace if they stop the violence, so that's pretty, like, that's a double-ended one, so, you know, it works. But also things like the peacemakers, what was it? No. The peacekeepers would also make sense, as much as the peacemakers would, sort of. So, you know, I'm not saying it's wrong that they're naming them that way, it's just, it could work either or. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, in the last part, we dealt with a flight section, which was a little bit easier to do, at least in a direction I knew how to do it. So at least there was that. But now, we're going to Terrence Village. One of the first levels in this place. Although I will say, I did notice that most of the worlds here, most of the worlds in general are starting to get bigger now, like in terms of just size in general. Like, I think most of the levels now will be a little bit longer and bigger, although I still might just do, like, 2 levels per episode, and then the boss level and the level depending on how it looks. I'm not sure how many places in this world there are. I'm not sure if they're going to add more as we go along through this whole place, like, oh, there's 2 more levels, there's 3 more levels, all that stuff, maybe? I don't know, I forget. Yeah, not really that strong, are ya? These guys look like a weird mix between, like, I'm pretty sure some people might get this, but I'm not sure whether or not they might. These guys look like the 90s, except they got thrown up here and there. There we go, gotcha. Yeah, your stupid hut things aren't gonna save you that time. Reject RTD2s. Anyway. Oh yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, those guys look like a punk metal band, except a punk 80s metal band, except, you know, they decided to go electric. Like literally go electric. Hey, no fair killing, what do you call it, bugs for your amusement. Or the livestock for your amusement. That's my goal. That's my job. You leave those chickens alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. Might as well at this point, right? I might as well reference that, considering I just talked about, like, an old genre of music. Not that it's bad, just an old genre of music entirely. We don't need no education. I do like Pink Floyd, but I like to do the thing I usually do with other bands. Songs that I like sometimes whenever I'm bored. Oh, sorry, chicken! I didn't see it. I thought that was a chim. But the thing I like to do whenever, like, I do listen to a song at certain points by myself is I start making up words / forgetting the lyrics of the actual words and just pretending as if I don't know them / making up new words and context for that situation. For example, like you know the song "Brick in the Wall." I think that's what it's called, right? "Brick in the Wall." It's either that or it's either that or "Leave Those Kids Alone." I don't think that's it. But yeah, the one with the school name, like "We don't need no education." I like to pretend to do the stupid version of that, where it's like I sing it about the same, except I change the last words of that other one, and I go, "We don't need no education," and the reason why I do that is because I think, like, well, if they went like that way, then you'd be like, well, I think you kind of need an education if you say education. I understand, like, education in, like, the U.S. is a completely different story that I don't want to talk about. Because, well, duh, no one wants to talk about it. Look, listen, I'm not gonna, like, defend the education system in the U.S. because, well, I was a part of it, and I still hated it in certain parts. But, aside from that, and some other things, how exactly does, but ignoring that, how's the actual song? I still like it, and I do like making fun of it in that small little regard, that little joke thing I do. Other than that, I don't know, I think it's pretty fine. Other songs I do that sort of for, depending on the songs themselves. I think I've done that with another song, but I forget which one specifically. Like, what was it? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to remember, so I'm not gonna, like, state it here. At least not now. I'm not gonna state it now. Let's see. But anyway, let's get on to the rest of this level. So, hopefully I can finish these levels off if they're longer than I remember them being. Quicker than before, hopefully.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
We're dragons. Shouldn't we be able to handle, electricity or something? But I guess not. Well, okay then. Anyway. Well, I don't think I'm... Okay, I don't think I'm... oh, yeah. Well, I don't think I'm completely out of the running for the skill point, I think. Hopefully. The skill point thing, what it said it needed me to do was to not get hit with the electrical floor, right? Hold up. Terranceville. No electrical floor damage. Okay. So I can get damaged by regular electricity, I guess. I think. Hopefully I'm right, otherwise I'm gonna have to do this again at my spare time. Whoa! Yeah, keep laughing, you punk. But seriously, who are they laughing at? Are they laughing at their friends as they die? Because that seems kind of cruel and harsh and a little bit of a dick. A little bit of a Richard. Okay, I'm gonna try... That's something I'm trying to do, by the way. I'm trying to replace some of my vocabulary. Like, you know the phrase, dick move? Yeah, I'm replacing that with Richard something. Richard move. Maybe Richard relocation? I don't know. Or Richard movement? I don't know. Someone actually did do that, like, on my... not on my Discord, on the Discord I know I'm part of. And that's what they did. They literally, like, when I said, like, oh, that's a Richard move, they gave off another word suggestion for move and said, like, relocation. I might go with movement, but whatever one works, I guess. And some people will say, well, why exactly will you go that way exactly? Are you trying to be uncensored or something like that? Are you trying to not be not censored, stuff like that? Well, that depends on on what you ask. But something like that, I guess. I don't know. I could be wrong in that statement. I don't know. It's like I'm not against the whole like, oh hey, cursing for just for yourself and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, like, I'm pretty sure I've stated this before, but I never really, like, have a particular feeling, strong feeling towards cursing. Whenever I'm really in the moment, I will curse. And whenever I rage, I'll curse again.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Why? It doesn't seem that bad. A little bit mucky here and there, but it doesn't seem that bad. Besides, you're a dragon. Where exactly could you go, exactly? Like, seriously, where could you go exactly to do your thing? Because I really don't know where you could go, Spyro. You're seriously outside most of the time, Spyro, so I'm pretty sure you can rough it. But, personally, but you look like the type of person who'd rough it, not me. I'm not saying I should rough it, but whatever. Alright, thank God. Thank you. Huh. I didn't mean to get it off the bat, but okay. Well, I thought it would unlock as soon as like I what's the word for it? As soon as I like left the level, I thought it would unlock and say, "Oh, you got the skill point." But okay, that's fine. That's fine that they did this, like where you just get it automatically. That's fine. He's like, at least then that's quicker. Quicker for me, at least. Okay, let's quickly. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. I was thinking, like, where do I go? Okay, there's a way to open those last two chests at the bottom of this place over there. Just gotta find it. I think I know what to do, though. It's a very big stretch, but I think I know what to do. Another brick in the wall. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. That's also another thing I like to do with that song. Sometimes, okay, whew, thank God. I thought that was a pit. Anyway, one of the other things I like to do whenever I sing that one is I like to go, all in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Well, I do that with other songs too, but you know, for some reason I think like, I think that a brick in the wall is pretty good at allowing that to happen. But basically, what I do whenever I play that is I go, or when I sing the song myself, is that I go William Shatner and start doing like, you know, long pauses in some sentences here and there, or at least randomly. I go like, you know, all in all, it's just another brick in the wall. There's some other songs I do that with too. Like I think it's one of Michael Jackson's songs. Maybe it's either Thriller or Billie Jean. It's one of those two, I think. I forget which one. Like I think it's like the like at the part of Billie Jean where it goes like dun 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 whoo dun 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 whoo. Except I go dun 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 whoo dun 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 whoo. Like I keep doing that. Like I go like in between, go like dun 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 whoo. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Did I not like? Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did it. So don't tell me I didn't, game. You piece of. Anyway. Yep, that was it. That's where the firework was, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It was right fucking on the ground down here. I don't know. I'm a bit mad at that, honestly. It should have all been up there, but okay, whatever. But, yeah. Anyway, once I did find it, I decided to kill myself a couple of times, as you can see. The first time I did it because I thought, oh, did the game glitch and not give me the firework up there? No, it was down there. So when I restarted, I heard about the trophy, where if you light all those fireworks within 15 seconds of each other, you get the trophy called Rocketeer. Yeah, I decided to do it just for shits and giggles, and thought, if I don't get it on the first try, I won't do it at all. Because, like, after that, it doesn't matter. So I thought, I'm not even going to try it. So once I did do it, I was like, okay, please tell me that counts. Yes, it counts. And, by the way, yeah, also, trophies technically count for 100% completion of the game. Sort of, not really, I don't know. Like, some of them are miscellaneous, like that 15-second thing, where it's like, oh, you have to light these rockets. Like, is it really that important? Feels more like a challenge you'd save for the skill points. So technically, I'm not 100%ing completing Spyro the Dragon. I'm only doing, like, at best, a minimum of 99% or 90% without doing anything else, like the trophies here and there. So I really don't care whether or not I'm gonna do, like, the trophies for Spyro the Dragon. I'm just gonna, like, finish the game and do the skill points, collect all the dragons. The dragon eggs I've already completed, collect all the gems, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to bother, like, literally going for certain trophies that are, ask me to do basically just that, miscellaneous stuff. Literally, it just asked me just to light the fireworks within 15 seconds. That really isn't something that needs to be done. But it's a nice challenge, honestly. It's like, it's a little something for those who wanted to do other stuff. But I don't see the point in it, so, I'm not going to bother doing the whole trophy hunting either. Maybe I will, and I might do an update video after I'm done with this. And maybe I'll say, oh yeah, this is definitely 100% completion now. That type of thing. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. But all I do know is that I'm not going to bother. At least not now. You are an idiot, sir. Did you really expect that to work in any regards? Because it really shouldn't have. Sorry about that, chicken. I thought I actually lost health. For a second, I actually did think that. I'm never a fan of those plant things that just come at you like that. I don't like them when I don't like the plant creatures when they do that, mainly because it looks weird. Stupid. No, but seriously though, those things and Spyro 2's oh, Christ's sakes. Okay, well, okay then. That and Spyro 2's bush creature things, where they're literally like bushes and come at you and try to eat you. Those things weird me out. As a kid, and including now. So, I'm just saying, like, I'm just, like, stating what I feel about these things. Yeah, how about you go off? Go off? See, vegans, this is what happens when you don't eat plants. They eat you back. Seriously, we already have Venus flytrap. No, I'm just kidding. This is what happens when you start eating plants. They eat back. They start growing and evolving. Sooner or later, we'll be having, like, literally, since we're eating a lot of plants, they'll grow to where they will literally want to, they will literally want to grow into eating us for defense. So, hey, we're doing ourselves a favor. We just eat meat. In all honesty, I have nothing against vegans as long as they don't push their stuff onto me. It's like, hey, if you want to suggest I eat healthier, okay then, because, like, my parents already do that, or my family already does that, so I don't need to hear it from you, so please don't do that. But, I'm gonna say, like, okay, fine, whatever. But as long as you're not pushing it on me, like, saying, like, oh, you need to go vegan, man, it's better for everything involved. Like, oh, hey, you shouldn't do that because it's wrong for nature, or stuff like that. Don't be that vegan that makes other vegans look terrible. Because, that's how you lose people. It's being annoying. And not, like, being the way you are. Although, if you don't want me to eat plants or if you don't want me to eat animals, just animals themselves, then okay, I won't. Because, like, I don't think I could live without, like, pepperoni. No, not pepperoni, just pizza in general. Like, cheese, tomato, and I mean real cheese. Like, I know, like, other cheese that's made from other stuff, like, what was it? I think there is a specific cheese that's made from artificial milk, but there's other milks, like, you know, almond milk. I've had almond milk before, and it's tasty. It tastes fine. It's like, I think this particular one was sweeter, but the last time I tried a different version of almond milk, it was fine. It had a little bit of sweetness, but not as sweet as before, as I thought it would. But anyway, yeah, almond milk, or at least I think so. I'm not sure whether or not it's supposed to taste sweet or not, but it tastes like almonds, which is fine by me. But seriously, things like almond milk, okay, yeah, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure there was a cheese made from something else that wasn't, like, specifically this types of thing. I forget what it was. Like, was it almond milk? Was it made from almond milk? I don't think so. Because I'm pretty sure I would have known. Like, I would have thought, like, almond cheese. That seems kind of weird, don't you think? Nah, it's fine. And I'd be like, okay. Like, seriously, like, is that a thing? Is that a thing, everybody? Like, whoever's a vegan, can someone tell me if that's a thing? Almond cheese? If not, then just tell me, like, say, like, no, that's not a thing. That's never a thing. Then okay. But I'm pretty sure there's, like, a substitute cheese that certain people have made / been able to eat, I think. I think it exists somewhere. But I don't know where. Rusco.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers. Attack frogs?
You just faced a couple, Spyro.
Nice swamp.
Spyro, you literally just torched a couple of them. Granted, they aren't that strong or aren't that, you know, bad. But still. Jesus Christ, that guy literally had a shank and literally stabbed me. Granted, the other guys had swords here and there, but still, it's like, swords sometimes aren't that bad of a weapon to showcase in fictional media. Mainly because it's like, the damage they make or do isn't too bad as long as it's not too graphic. But at the same time, it's like, like, I understand, but, like, if you actually have a knife, it has to be really close and personal that you have to showcase. So doing it that way, it'd be like, oh, like, I immediately do that, and then, like, oh, Jesus. I stab someone, and it looks so viscera. Trust me, there's something to it in that regards, but that, I guess that's a different story for another time. But I could have sworn that, you know, there were certain skill points for certain things, at least for, like, this world that was different. I could have sworn that was a thing. But real quick, that's all the attack frogs do. They have multicolored tongues that they smack you with. I'm not sure why they have that, but okay. Dang it! I don't blame anyone but myself for that one, but I blame the frogs. No, but seriously, I might have been okay if I ran through a couple of them and then immediately jumped up the steps. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, great, I have to get through you guys. Thank you. Okay, now go away. Now die. Thank you. Like, I'm not worried about, like, losing all my lives, if that's what everyone thinks. And all that. But still, it's the principle of not getting hit that's mainly my concern. It's like, I'm better than this, damn it. I should be doing way better than this. Ah, great. Okay, now this is getting ridiculous. Like, I really should cut out the parts where I'm dying and need to restart. But at the same time, I don't, because, well, it's less work for me, honestly. Okay, well, first of all, F you. Seriously, I'm already going into this one hit away. Okay, let's go away from these frogs a bit. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so far so good. There we go. Oy vey. I had trouble with that once or twice myself. Like, I literally kept on running in here and dying a couple of times. Not sure why, but I was being stupid, so. Hey, Damon. Hey, Damon. Matt Damon.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age.
Oh no.
Why? I remember,
Oh, no.
Gotta go.
I thought it was gonna go a joke like, oh, no. Oh, it's like, oh, no. And then, like, oh, no. Like, he was gonna go like, oh, no, that's terrible. And then, like, oh, no, he's gonna start talking. That's what I kind of expected. Okay, right. I was, like, wondering, where do I go from here? Okay, I go down here. Okay, good. Okay, I think that's all the gems up there, hopefully. Anything else? Thankfully. Thank you. Is the chicken back? No? Okay, whatever. I was kind of hoping. Okay. Okay, you can just go right the f*** off, Mr. Knife, Mr. Box Man, Mr. Box-shaped man. But seriously, why is he in a box-shaped armor suit? Seems kind of a bit dumb, but okay. What is it, boy? Do you smell some gems? They're down there? You look like you could make a couple of friends. I'm pretty sure you have a couple of friends back where you come from, right? But seriously, she looks like this weird, like, goth chick, or, I'm not gonna say where I know this particular information, but she looks like this one character I remember seeing on Google when I searched up, like, hairstyles for, like, characters. Well, like, I wanted a hairstyle that kind of looked like that punk look. Well, it's more like just the mohawk in general. I wanted the mohawk look. So I looked it up, and for some reason this one girl came up, although she didn't have a mohawk for some reason. And she was very sexualized. And I thought, like, oh, let me guess, some artist made her, I guess. And I was thinking, like, I'm wondering whether or not I know this artist, and no, I didn't. It turns out it was an artist by the name of Kogai Kun. Kogai Kun? I don't know. If you know who that is, then you're already going, oh no. But yeah, I didn't know, so when I did look up the guy and looked up more about this character, yeah, I found porn of her, so you know, that was a great time for me, or at least I guess, not really.
Thank you for releasing me.
And you're gone. Well, at least that was quick. Anyway. But yep, that was one of the few mistakes I made when I did that. So yeah, rule of the wise, kids. If you ever look up anything in regards like to like just generally like, you know, what's the word for it? Images online for things, and you look at other people's arts, make sure to just stay there. Maybe wiki whether or not certain people are porn artists. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like a good idea for that type of thing, but I could be wrong in that statement. I don't know. I could be wrong. Well, thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Again, I'm not trying to suck here, but at the same time, I'm just sucky for some reason. But yeah, I think these levels are getting longer than they originally were. Okay, well, first of all, F you. Well, at least I have sparks back. At least that's a positive. I'm just glad these guys haven't learned of the technique technique called what do you call it? What's the word for it when you do something before it happens? Premeditative? Whatever. I'm just gonna call it that. I don't know whether or not that is the case or not, but I'm just gonna roll with it. But yeah, I'm glad these guys don't know about the whole premeditative strike idea. You know, hit something before it hits you. That type of thing. So glad no one ever told them that, because, oh boy, I'd be kind of screwed if that was the case. And, for now, let's open you up. Hey, Bubba! Hey, how you doing, Bubba?
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro. Stamp them out and squish them and squash them.
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons, after all.
Well, that works too. That's my favorite dragon so far. I don't know, it's just kind of funny how he reacts and answers Spyro's question, and then he just gives a thumbs up like, good on you, now you're learning. Oh, man. I don't know why that's so funny to me, it just is. But, yeah. Yeah, I also want to go here because, you know, there's gems up here. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, whoo. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, good. Whoo. Okay, this way, buddy. Do you smell something? Perfect. Okay, it's behind that door. But how do I get there? Oh wait, I think I know how to do this. I have to go back up here quickly. Oh god. No, don't start lagging on me. This is very precise platforming that I need not to mess up. Hold up. Oh, okay, whew. Thank you. Thank you, sir, and thank you for dying. Let's see. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay, it's in this direction. What did I miss? Ah, great. God damn it. I hate when I literally miss something that's right behind the corner or something. Dang it. Man, this is gonna be an extra long episode considering of what the time is. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, but then I realized that it might and all that stuff. All this junk. You get the point. You know what? I'm just going to end the episode off here as soon as I enter the teleporter. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of Spyro the Dragon. But I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Until then, take care, my bots. Sayonara.